Hello YouTube, my name is Gog and welcome back to our little Ant Masky friend here. It's looking pretty good today. We're just going to be sewing in the last big piece of brown right in this spot. And this is the trickiest spot of the whole build here. So let's just start here. Let's find a decent piece here. This is such a giant, big scrap, man. I am running low on brown. I use brown a lot. It's very useful. So let's just, how big is this going to need to be? It's going to need to be a little biggish. So let's use this piece. Because it's going to need to be a long, squarish piece. Alright, got that there. And we cut this here. And yeah, that'll be just fine. Make sure our knit is on the right side up. That's not super important. That's just something I kind of OCD about a little bit. And let's start clipping it on there. So I noticed in my last recordings I was kind of trying to overcompensate and kind of moving my head down to try to get things in the frame, and found out that was not helping. That was making things a lot worse. Not helping at all. What is going on here? There's a little piece stuck there, you jerk. So we're just going to kind of go, make sure that I'm with this kind of tight here, and just stick right there, and you kind of pull it in, and let's kind of keep this over here. Just keep this restrained. And then we can kind of yank on it when we need to, and we're going to take it. We can disconnect this, looks like. Oops, that just went. Oh, that just got stuck. These guys are wily. Yeah, you just pull it, stick it down like that. Do that again on this side. This is the tricky part, because it's really easy to try and fit these pieces when you got a nice big convex shape. It takes it really easy, but when you start trying to like go in and fill in cavities, things like that, it is tricky. Tricky. But it's not impossible, it's just a little trickier and more fun. Okay. So let's just let's reorient here. We're not getting the right pull on this guy. Let's try and get. You can see how the knit, my knit is kind of moving, and I want to kind of keep it straight. That's kind of just helps guide you. Oh yeah, look at you. Okay. It's got stuck there. Yeah, that just went up. That's not too bad. The knit's kind of weird. It's not totally perfect. What that will do is just fine. And we never stuck it on this side, really. Let's go ahead and stick it here. There we go. There we go. And let's start cutting it out. So don't need you anymore, buddy. Okay. And you kind of pull it and see how it's going to fall. So it's going to be kind of like that. And you just kind of follow the line as best you can. This stuff, though, it's really forgiving, man. It'll just stretch and stretch and stretch. So you really can get away with a lot with this stuff. Gotta put that back where it should be. I do not like this little spot here. I'm going to cut that out. No, thank you. That's it. There's that piece there. Well, we didn't get up here. Got to get the top of it. There we go. And now we are back to the sewing. So I hope you guys like those little fast forward parts there. That music you were hearing is a group called The Advantage. And if you are, if you grew up with a Nintendo or a Super Nintendo, you should be recognizing some of those songs. I think I'm going to be using that music for all of this series. Chord! Dang it, chord! Okay, there. Chord averted. So this is a little loosey-loose in here. I should probably rethink this a little bit here. We can pull this a little tighter. And we will do that. Let's grab another one. Just stick it right there. Alright. Now it's time to sew. Uh-oh, what did I do with my needle? Oh, I threaded it. It's right here. Oh, the cord is back, you stupid cord. Get out of here. Okay. This is a mess right over here. We will address this. So let's just start in the middle. Start right down the middle. Let's start on the bottom just so it's not as pulling so hard when you're trying to start your stitch. Leave yourself a little nub. Hold on and just pass it over once just to get things situated. Who snapped? You did. Get back. Okay, and now we're ready. We'll just go in from underneath. And here we are off. Now you can see it just gets kind of tight. You gotta kind of reach around in here and all that good stuff. And it's a little easier doing this all in one piece, because sometimes I would do this in one piece and this in a piece, and I would be sewing this, and this is a really tricky spot to have to sew. You just do not want to hold on, do you? Get back. Okay, here we go. Probably be fast forwarding. Power up. Okay, about to get to a fun part here. When we're going over the jagged part of the mandibles, let's just end this thread. I've had enough of him. Alright, going real nice. Really nice. Oh, just dropped my needle. Yeah, okay, let's get some more thread. So now, when you are sewing over this type of stuff, this squiggly stuff here, you're gonna sit there and you're gonna do it, and you're gonna be disappointed because it's gonna keep kind of falling into the valleys when you try to pull it tight. So what you're really just gonna have to do, you just have to go over it a couple times. Go over it once real tight, let it settle, and then come back and go over it again later. And that'll usually do the trick. And just make sure to go over it real thick. And if you really want to cover stuff up, it also works good to kind of go over it kind of loose. So you're not pulling it so tight, so you're just leaving more of the stuff kind of hanging out. Kind of like, see, like that. Like I could So this will be a tight one, like when you pull it in real tight like that, or else you can do it loose and let's get in the right spot. Do it loose, and then it just kind of sits there and it covers more surface area for you. But you really want to do that loose stuff on your second pass, so it has something nice and tight to grab onto, and then it won't just kind of tighten down the line somewhere, which could happen. All right, I think we're gonna be faster forwarding. Alright, so you can see it is a little awkward sewing around in there. As you can see, it's all uneven and there's stuff sticking out, but we will cover that up later. That will come with the second coat. And now we're just going to sew down here and over here, and kind of want to check out this spot here. Looks like we're getting a little funniness right here. We're getting a little puckering, but I think that will come out when we sew. It looks like it will. Okay, let's get ready here. Where's my guy? Where's my string? There he is. All right, that's looking good. Let's take a close look at this. Ooh, yeah, that's a nice curve there. Look at that beautiful curve. Whew, so nice. Let me get to see that again there. Get a nice curve, and ooh, this is my favorite one right here. I really like how that turned out, that little spot. That is just nice. The way this line just kind of comes in and just disappears, and you get this perfect parabola, Euclidean parabola. Yes, that is just looking fine. Real pleased with that. Now we just got to do the other side, and we are going to be fast forwarding. Okay, so here's one trick. When you're having like a corner like this and you're having to get two pieces to stick on one little piece there, it's kind of easy just to magnet both these guys together in a good spot, like they're nice and lined up there, and then they will just stick, and you just sticky that right there, and that will hold them very well. See, this is just such an awkward stitch, having to have your hands all up in this part here. It's pretty annoying, but once you're done, you're done. Although you do have to go over it again, usually, because this part, there's so many peaks. Hey! Don't bite the lights. Oh, hey! Hey, be nice. Hey, be nice. Be nice. Cutie. Settle down. Okay, we're all done, and I think... yeah, we will just, let's go over this a couple more times. Hey! Settle down! Did you guys see that? I don't know if that was in shot. I just got sniped by Lolly. You're naughty. Okay. Alright. So, here we go. We're all finished with the brown. Hey, don't use your claws on this. Yes, that is looking real nice. Got some nice curvy curves in there. That is looking nice. I don't know if it'll get on my face, though. And I can't know with the camera on my head. But that is looking real good. That is a real great shape. And I think we got a little more time because we did lots of fast forwarding in this episode to kind of start on the next part, which is the eyes. And this is really easy. We'll just get started here. We will probably knock the wire out for these eyes right here, real quick. Okay, so we're going to need to go back to our good friend the wire. Let's get all of these off here. All this stuff. Oh, it's such a mess. Hope you guys like to see that the way that the mess, the way that the mess. Hey, no, you are stalking me. You are not going to be allowed in recording sessions if you keep this up, Ollie. Hey, don't go in there. Hey, Ollie. Okay. I guess you can be in there for a second. Alright, so we're gonna make the eyes. Let's take a look at our thingy thing here. So this didn't work last time. This maybe like this. Okay. So yeah, our eyes aren't gonna look. Hey! Don't take it off. Our eyes aren't gonna look like that. We're gonna do something a little different. They're gonna be right up here, thinking they're gonna be kind of ovaloid. So we'll just do that. Give a hook. And we'll try and put this kind of in the. Try and put our hook junction about right here-ish, in the middle of the eye, something like that. Okay. And you kind of, so a good way to bend the wire is to kind of, don't try and directly bend the spot where you want it to bend. If you want a nice smooth arc, you kind of want to bend from, a ways away so that you can really make it nice and clean. And you kind of go in and yeah, that'll be just fine. Mark it about there. Cut it, and then we'll just copy it. Okay. And you just kind of hold on right at the hooks there, and you just kind of walk it around with your pliers a little bit so you can get everything in the right spot. Ooh, it's going to be a little different, but that's okay. That's all right. Okay. Just come around. I am wrestling with this. Okay. Get out of here. Get out of here. So you just kind of push, and you're just kind of pushing up against the other one just to line things up. I think this, just make it a little long, just because I think it was a little short. Yeah, that'll be good. And you just hook the opposite direction so that you can get stuck right in there. Clamp closed. Do it on the other one. Oh, it's a little funny. We'll have to adjust this one, it looks like. Yeah, this is not round enough right here. We need to round this out a little bit. That's better. That's better. That'll do. And now we need to give a little dimension. Looks like we got two pieces that'll be work here. So we're just going to run one piece, just vertically. Let's try and kind of make it kind of emulate that kernel corn, candy cornish shape there, while giving it a nice kind of big curve at the top and then a gentle slope down. So something like that, and maybe come in about right there. Yeah, that looks good. Give yourself enough room to cut. There you go, mark it, hold on there, and just come in, butt right up against your finger. There you go. And then just do it again. So this one doesn't, this was started out kind of straight, so we're going to have a little tricky getting this curve just right. Oh, give me a little bit more there. Okay, that looks good. And then hook these down. Oof. Okay. There. Those look good. Now let's get everything attached. Okay. Oh, a little tight, a little tight. That's okay. This hook is a little big. It's not going to be able to grip as well because it's bumping up against the top here, so it can't bite down. And then it's a little off center. Gonna have to fix that. There, that looks good. Squeeze. This stuff doesn't have to be real strong because it's not really supporting any weight or anything. Okay. Alright, and there we go. We got our two eyes, and just about to call it here. I'll give us a little sneak of what we're going to do, and I'll show you guys how we start putting these eyes on. So guess what? We use magnets. Really, really, really easy. We just position it where we want this guy. That looks just as fine as anywhere else. Snap a snap. Snap a two. That's it. Later on, we will take our black fabric and put it over that and sew that all in. Let's just go ahead and do the other side. So now it's kind of tricky. You want to make sure the eyes are nice and lined up because otherwise it looks real sloppy. That's a rookie mistake there. So let's see. Look about it. So it's about an inch from there, and comes in a little like that. We might be readjusting, but that's okay. And there we'll start next episode. We're going to do this, and then we'll do the antennas, and then this bad boy is done. And we're on to our next project, which I am super excited about. It's going to be something I haven't made before, so it's going to be kind of blind on my part, and I'm really looking forward to exploring all of the possibilities with you guys. My name is Gog. This is my Let's Make for this bad boy ant mask. Thanks you guys for watching. See you later.